Good day, everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain step by step how we can set up our VPS. We choose this VPS because out of the VPS we tested for several times, is only one that is stable for our business. So the first thing we need to do is to come to our browser. Then we type, we can go to Google. On Google, we type www.timeforvps.com. There's the name of the VPS company in UK. Then let's check for it out of the listed. Okay, this is if you look at it here, you can see this is time for VPS here. So that is exactly what we need to work with. So now let's click on it. Yeah, we're going to see the website like this. So now we click on sign up. On this sign up, we're going to put our information. Actually, I have about 4 accounts that I'm running different 4 accounts on, but I'm gonna demonstrate for every one of us. Type of account should be personal. Then here, our name, last name. My last name is Folari. Then my email, I'm gonna use another email. Let me see, Iron Shield, which is another email, ironshieldfx@gmail.com. Then country, I'm in South Africa. There you go. Then password, you can use your password. And if you come to password, they will have give you a tip of the password you have to create it. So let me create it appropriately. The tip is password should consist of minimum of 12 characters and at least 1 number and 1 uppercase character. So you have to follow this instruction. So now, good. Let me repeat the password. Good. Once 2 of them turn to green, that means I got it right. My address, let me just post Johannesburg. Johannesburg. City, England. My first name is Olafimio. Okay, then subscribe if you want to get in messages from them, some update, whatever, you can say subscribe. Then if you want to use 2-factor authenticator for your server, for your VPS, you enable it. But my own case, I would advise just leave all this. Then let's refresh this so that we get a clean number. This is SH3M6U. SH3M6U. Good. Now we submit the form. Good. When you submit the form, we are going to get something like this. It's asking us to verify. So they've sent verification code to my email address. So I need to come to my email address and I need to log into my email address, then copy the had another. Iron Shield FX gmail.com. Then I put my password. And I'm going to check. This is the this is the time for VPS account activation needed. So is it I copy this code, copy it and paste it here. Then I click verify. I can do that, or I can click confirm your account. Any of the two is okay. Now this is our client area. So now we need to come to new. We want to buy VPS. Then we come to new. We have different type of VPS from Linux, Window VPS, Container VPS, Storage VPS. We need Window VPS. We click on Window VPS. Then out of this Window VPS, we have series of them. If you want to run just one account on your VPS, you can pick just Window 2 accounts. If you want to run up to 2 accounts on your server, you can pick Window 4. And I'm going to tell you the different thing. You can see Window 2 has one CPU running at 2.6 megahertz. It has 2 gig RAM. We have 40 gig storage, and we have 4 terabyte bandwidth. The speed is 100 megabytes per second. They don't back up. There's no backup. Operating system is Windows 12, 1619. That is it, and it's a virtual machine. So this is enough. But if you want to have 2 accounts, you can take this, because if you run 2 accounts, let me give you the reason. If you run 2 accounts on this machine, your speed at which your account will respond to speed, market speed, will be so slow. So this account is meant just for only one account. Okay, having said that, let's set it up. Then we come here. You see 109.90 euro annually. You don't need to do annual. We can do monthly. I will say $10, 10.99 euro monthly is what we want. Then we'll do what? We click continue. Okay, now when we continue, we can see that it's giving us what we have subscribed for, as in all this, what we subscribe for. It has given it to us components. We can add more components, but I think it's not necessary, because if you add more components, your monthly bill will go up. When I pick daily and weekly backup, you can see that I pay more, €1 more. If I pick 5 speed, faster SSD, if you look at what is going on at this side, my bill is increasing. So if you think you need them to enhance the speed of your trade, is fine. But there's no need for you to waste money, because the basic one is okay for us to start the business. So after we do this, you can see, after we do this, we have 10.99 euro as our bill. Then we come to click continue. Then when you click continue, you come to this side. Then it's asking us, what method do you want to use to pay? These are the methods we have, payment method. You can use your bank card, you can use PayPal, you can use PayPal billing agreement, you can use Alipay, you can use Bitcoin and alternative coin, and you can use bank transfer. But out of all this, I will advise that you should use Bitcoin. You should use Bitcoin. Then you come to I've read and accept the terms of condition. Click check out. And you see the billing. Order confirm. And they will generate the bill. Your order number is this. And if you have a question, you ask. And I think that is all we need to do. Invoice generated, you can see here. Invoice generated. Please review pending invoice in the client area and submit the payment. So we can come here and say submit the payment. Let's see what we are going to get. Okay. Now this is a unpaid invoice. This is unpaid invoice of 10.99 euro. So now you remember we pick Bitcoin or alternative coin. So we click pay now. So now that you click pay now, you see that they gave us payment instruction. So you either scan this URL code bar and pay. Make sure you pay exact amount, or there's a way you can do it again. You can come to copy detail and copy the address to wherever you want to pay from. Maybe it's Binance, maybe it's Luno, wherever you want to transfer your coin to this place. So you pay. This is the way you pay. Then after payment, you need to wait for some time for money to be verified, because after you pay, you wait for about between 10 to 20 minutes. You get email to verify. So if I come to my email now, I will have get series of email from them. You see the invoice, everything is here. You see the invoice from them, which you see you can click pay here like I did. But after you sent your, what do you call it? You sent your payment and you wait for account to be verified. When your account is verified, you log into it again. But I'm not going to send payment to this invoice because this is just a tutorial how you can set up your own VPS. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the second phase of the project, which we need to how do I put it? We need to set up our VPS on our PC so that we can get something like this. You can see if you look at below my screen, this is my VPS. I've set it up here. So how do we set up this is what we're going to do next. So after you paid and they've sent you the payment, they've confirmed the payment, what you do now is you come back to your browser. So now I'm going to log into my own account. So let me now come back here and put time for VPS. Okay, I need to log in now to my own account. Which one is this? Okay, this is the account where we used to test run. So let me exit. Then let me log into my own account. Then my account is this. Then log in. On this account, I have two VPS running. You can see here this VPS 1 and VPS 2. Actually, I have 4 accounts running, but on this account is 2 VPS running. So what am I going to do is now I'm going to show us how we are going to set up our account, after you log in into it, after your payment goes through, you will see something like this. You see your something like this information that your server is ready to is working. But now you are the one that will set it up yourself. So now let's move to the stage of setting it up. If you are using Windows 10, this is Windows 11. If you are using Windows 10, you are going to see on your left side bottom, you are going to see this search. Let me show you. You're going to see this search lens. This is the lens we want to use. So now I'll click this search lens now. Then here I'm going to type RDP. Then I say OK. RDP. Yeah. When you type RDP, sorry. RDP, we are going to see this, okay? We are going to see this, we are going to see this remote desktop connection. Then what do we do? We can right click on it and pin it to our start bar. I'm not going to pin this one because I already have pinned one there. So when you pin your start your start bar there. We're going to pin it there. You click on pin to start. So when you click pin on to start, you're going to get your server. You get your RDP here, but at the bottom of your screen. And if you don't want to put it there, you can put it on your desktop, anywhere you want to put it. But I just like putting mine here. So after you put it here, the next thing now is to set up your server. So how do you set up your server? Then I'm going to show us now how we're going to set up our server. So the first thing is we come back to our dashboard. Then we click on manage link. Then we are going to move to this place. Then when you get to this place, we click on login detail. Login detail. You can see that this is our login detail. Inside this login detail, we can click on click to show password. You click to show your password. It doesn't really matter. So this password can be changed at any time. So it doesn't really matter. So these are the things we need to use to set up our account. Okay. So now, what do we do next? The next thing we're going to do is we copy all this out. So let's copy it out. So you can copy everything out for easy. Copy. Then come to your search bar. Let's search for Notepad. Then we paste it here. Okay. Now let's come to our. You remember we have attached our RDP here. Then I've set up this account before, but I'm going to, for the purpose of this lecture, I'm going to reset it up. Then the first thing you need to do is to come here, copy the IP, go back to this place, you paste it there. You see, I pasted it there. Then I'll come here, I say show option. So when I say show option, I'll say always, not always ask. Okay, let me do this first. Let me try to delete this credential. Let me try to delete this credential so that I can convene it. Okay. Now let's say we copy. copy it properly. We paste it there. The username. Remember, what is our username? It's administrator. You copy it. I will put it here. Then we say, allow me to save credential. Then you click Save As. Then you give it the name. Let's say VPS tutorial. Then you save it. Then you say connect. Now it's going to ask us the password. This is our password. We copy it. Then we paste it. Then we say OK. Then it's going to show us this. We click Don't Ask Me again for connection on this computer. If it's your computer, fill the certificate, install the certificate on this machine. You choose the current user. Next, finish. We click OK and we click OK. Then here it says yes. And we log in to our VPS. My VPS is already contained one of my accounts that I'm running. So in your own case, you're going to see empty page of the VPS. You can see the account is here running. These are one of my investments running. So, but in your own case, you won't see anything. It will be a blank. It will be blank like this. You won't see even all this. It will just be recycle bin only. So that's what you will see. But because I'm already running my account here, so that's why you are seeing my own account. So this is how you set up your VPS to start trading. But let me quickly add one or two things to it. When you click here, when you click this X, you will close. Mean that you close does not mean that your server has shut down. The tip I'm going to ask that normally bother a lot of people is that after you do your payment, try to wait for 15 to 20 minutes for your VPS to be properly propagated. So now when I come to the dashboard, you must make sure you see your VPS active in green button like this, what we are seeing here. You must make sure that it's active, and you must be able to see this manage. So before, if after everything is, you saw everything like this, you have to click manage and copy all the parameters, all the login. Sorry, I picked a wrong thing. Let me quickly adjust that. Then my login detail, which is, this is the default login detail that came with the server. So sometimes when you want to log in, it's telling you cannot log in. There are some things you need to do, which is troubleshooting. Now, the first thing to do is, after everything looked nice, but you couldn't log in, and you feed your RDP proper information like I showed, you come to server reboot. I can't reboot this one because it's already running my live account. So you come to server reboot, you click on it, and it will ask you, do you want to reboot the server? You say yes, you click yes. Then you wait like 10-15 minutes to reboot. When you reboot, you try to log in again. If you try to log in again and it's not logging in, the second thing you need to do is to come to reset my password. Reset the password and put another password of yours that you can't forget. Reset it. When you reset it, wait for a few minutes, like 5 minutes after reset. Then go back to your RDP and delete the first one that you have done. Click delete. Then after that, you put the new password, you will set up your VPS. After this is going to work. If you follow all these steps, you shouldn't have any issue in setting up your VPS. This is just how to do it, and I wish everyone happy trading business. Thank you. Bye-bye.